Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Max24, and it's Friday, which means it's time for another Weekly Gamer, the weekly show where I tell you all of the fun gaming news from the week. But before we do that, please always remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all the fun stuff YouTubers tell you to do. Follow my social media, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I have on Twitter and TikTok. Sometimes Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me and subscribe to me here. And with that, let's get into the weekly gaming news. So this week was a pretty slow week news-wise, but there was some interesting stuff that happened. First off, at the beginning of the week, Nintendo announced that they are closing down the Wii U and 3DS eShops. That's right, the Wii U and 3DS digital storefronts where you can go and buy digital games, digital content, DLC, free-to-play games, demos, all of that stuff is closing down late March 2023. Now, before that, credit card payments are going to stop in May, so you can no longer purchase anything when using a credit card. And then in August, point redemption services stop, so you won't be able to redeem gift cards. Now, this makes sense if you think about it practically. All right, the Wii U and 3DS have been off the market for a little while. Everybody's playing on Switch. That's where Nintendo's focus is, and these are just sitting here and doing nothing. But if you think of it a different way, that means 1,000 digital-only titles are going to be locked away forever and inaccessible. That's right, 1,000 of them. That are titles that developers poured their heart and soul into that you won't be able to purchase or play anymore. Sure, there's probably some shovelware in there, some pretty crappy games, but there's also some games in there that probably are amazing titles, that are fun-filled titles that you'll spend hours playing. You won't be able to get those anymore. Now, I just think that's sad, alright? Because that's 1,000 titles, 1,000 freaking titles that will not be playable or purchasable after March 2023. I've never been a big believer in digital-only titles. I think every game, every movie, every TV show needs to get a physical release, because this is an example of digital license disappearing, of storefronts closing, and of you losing access to the things that you've bought. Now, they said that you'll be able to re-download things you have purchased for the foreseeable future, but with the Wii Shop channel, when they shut down the Wii Shop channel, they also said that, and they said that at a certain time, they are going to be cutting off the ability to re-download things. So, that's just dumb, alright? All the titles that you purchased, that you spent your hard-earned money on, you won't be able to download at some point. Now, we don't know when that's going to happen, but you won't be able to at some point. Physical media will always be superior. In other news, Assassin's Creed Rift is a new Assassin's Creed game that is rumored to be in development by Ubisoft. It was originally going to be an Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC that was going to just be an added content for Assassin's Creed Valhalla because that's selling very well. But they have since apparently taken that DLC and made it a standalone title, a more stealth-focused Assassin's Creed game that's more in line with the original titles. That's awesome. That is awesome, alright? One of the big things that the Assassin's Creed fans have been wanting is a game that returns to the roots of the series. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Origins, and Odyssey are great games, don't get me wrong. They're fun-filled games, but there is like 60, 70, 80 hours of content in those games. And the focus is not on the Assassin's Creed. No, it's on these expansive open worlds. The open worlds are beautiful. The settings are beautiful. But that's not what Assassin's Creed fans want right now. We want the stealth-focused Assassin's Creed game. We want going back to the roots. Assassin's Creed 2 is memorable, not for the expansive open world, but for the story and the characters. That's what we want. Now, Assassin's Creed Rift is not confirmed, but the rumor is that it's going to follow Basim either in his early days or during Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which will be really interesting to see, expanding upon the actual assassins in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's all we want. Now, we'll have to wait and see if this is actually true, if this is actually coming out, because right now, it's simply a rumor, but I really hope it is. It'll be a nice way to tie us over to the Assassin's Creed live service game that comes out, so please be a thing, Ubisoft. Elden Ring spoilers have been leaked, so if you don't want to get spoiled by Elden Ring content, avoid the internet, okay? I don't care, because I'm not really planning on playing Elden Ring, but for those who are, watch out. And then, like I said, it's a very slow week, so in final news, the World of Warcraft 9.2 release date got announced. This is the final chapter in the Shadowlands story. This means that after this, we're going to be looking ahead to 10.0 and the 9th expansion for World of Warcraft. Now, World of Warcraft 9.2 is supposed to be launching February 22nd. That's pretty cool. That's like soon. That's like Monday, isn't it? I think that's how calendars work. But it's gonna be bringing us to Zereth Mortis, which is the realm of the first ones, the people who created the Shadowlands and created the universe. And it'll introduce a new progression system called the Cipher of the First Ones, which is gonna be like a weird little like tree that you're gonna learn things and learn how to do things. It's gonna be lore filled, and it's gonna be fun. I think. I mean, it looks fun. You know, World of Warcraft fans can't be pleased, but to me, it looks fun. Tier sets are gonna be coming back, and although these are not the tier sets that we dreamed about, they look fine. I mean, they look like Shadowlands tier sets. I don't know what you'd expect from them. A new raid and dungeons, of course, are coming. The new raid is gonna have the first, like, I think 10, 11 bosses unlocked, maybe 12 bosses, and then the final 3 bosses are gonna be locked for later. Those are the final 3 of the story, including the jailer. So we don't know. They haven't even tested those 3 bosses, so we don't know what's gonna happen there. We don't know where this is gonna end. And Torghast is going to get some updates. Everyone loves Torghast. It's going to have a new mode called the Jailer's Gauntlet, which will be a boss rush mode. You'll get boss after boss after boss, and you'll be able to earn toys and mounts through that. Now, I am excited for 9.2. Shadowlands has been a pretty weak expansion overall, but I'm excited to see where 9.2 takes us and if it can redeem the expansion. And then I'm really, really excited for the 9th expansion. I can't wait to see what they bring back. Hopefully, they answer at what everybody's been asking for. Hopefully, they're listening finally. You know, we've been hurt before, Blizzard. Don't hurt us again. But yeah, that is it for this week of news. It was a pretty slow week. Some rumors, some date announcements, some big closures. That was pretty much all it is. I hope you enjoyed. If I missed anything in the gaming news, let me know in the comments below. If there's something that you really are passionate about in the news this week, let me know. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all the things of us YouTubers tell you guys to do. And I hope to see you in the next video.